Hello everyone, this is Professor Halsey. Today we're looking at the Chapter 6 Skills Assessment. It's in modules labeled Chapter 6 PT Practice Skills Assessment. So when you come in, you will see this first and it will download a file. It has to run it in Java, so you may have to update your Java. Then it actually lists the instructions, the scoring rubric, and then you can come here. Your launch PT will be blue. And you click that and it runs and comes up with your simulation. Okay, here we have 3 objectives. Perform basic device configuration task on a router and a switch. Configure IP addressing settings on network devices, verify layer 3 connectivity, and troubleshoot connectivity issues. Okay, so let's come down and get started with the requirements. Determine the values that should be in the addressing table. So building 1, its default gateway is going to be okay, they're not letting me use my tools to tell which port this is. Trying to tell which port is connected to which network. Okay, it is showing me. So my 172 network is off of G00, and my 192 network's off of G01. Okay, so building 1's default gateway would be the address for G00. Oh, it did show me when I clicked on it. Oops. Okay, not sure what I did there. I was trying to tell which port it was on. It labeled that one somehow, and okay, just told me where it was. Okay, so I can see there's no IP addresses set up for either. All right. The default gateway for everything on this side is going to be the 192.168.51. On this side, 172.16.51. Okay, so depending on which network they're on, they'll use that particular gateway. So the R1s will get the 172.16.51 gateway, and the R2s will get the 192.168.51 gateway. Oh wow, they're coming up when I point at them. Okay. Configure all devices that are missing default gateway values. Name building 1, switch building 1. Okay, so let's start there. Building 1 switch, we need to give it a name. Enable compt host name. And it has to match exactly. That's why I'm coming here. And DLDG1, no space anywhere in there. Secure secure access to all configuration lines of building 1. Okay, so the first one I want to do is the line con 0. We'll set the password to class. Or no, this is my Cisco. I'll issue the login command so that they have to log in. And exit. Okay, so now on switch 1, they want me to encrypt all the passwords. So I'll issue the service password dash encryption. Oh, okay, I misread that one, so they want us to enable secret class. And we need a banner, MITD, authorized users only. And while I'm here, I may as well do my line interface VLAN 1 and set up the IP address 172.16.5.2 with the subnet 255.255.255.0. Our default gateway for that switch will be the 172.16.5.1. Okay, now I'm going to start with RA1. I'm going to put in its IP configuration 172.16.5.10. Subnet mask 255.255.0. Its default gateway 172.16.5.1. RA1-2, its IP address is 172.16.5.11. Subnet 255, oops, I got rid of a decimal point in there. My default gateway, the same, 172.16.5.1. Okay, RA2.1. It's going to be 172.16.5. Nope. 192.168.5.10. Subnet mask comes up correctly. Our default gateway 192.168.5.1. RA22, IP address 192.168.5.11. IP comes up correctly, the default gateway came up correctly, 192.168.5.1 is the default gateway. Okay, now I know my router doesn't have IP addresses because I already looked here. So I'm going to come here and configure the addresses. I need to go to interface G00 and give it the IP address 172.16.5.1 with a subnet mask 255.255.0. I'll issue a no shut command and exit that interface. Alright, now I'll go interface G01, give it the IP address 192.168.5.1 with a subnet mask 255.255.0. Issue the no shut command and exit that interface. Okay, on the switch, I needed to set up my VTY line, so line VTY 0 to 15, set up the password to Cisco, and exit. I'm going to do the same thing on the router. Line VTY 0 to 15, password Cisco, and exit. Okay, I'm going to switch on my VTY lines. I forgot to issue the login command to force the user to log in. Then I'm going to go get my auxiliary line. Okay, now I'm going to go do the same thing to my switch line VTY 0 to 15, login, exit. Now I'll set up auxiliary line that I was thinking was on the router, but I was on the switch, so now I can do it here. Password Cisco. Make them log in and exit. Okay. Yeah, I forgot to give G00 a description. And I'll go give G01 description. Okay, I'm not sure if I didn't do it right or if I didn't do it. I thought I did it, but it wasn't in there, so I had to come in on the building 1 switch, go into the interface VLAN 1, set the IP address, give it a description, issue the no shut command, exit that mode, and then enter the default gateway address. Then I did a copy run start. Okay, I didn't know I had to do building 2. I'm not sure where it told me to do that, but I had to come in and set up just like I did in building 1 switch, set up the secret class, set the line console, the VTY line, service password encryption. I had to go set up the interface VLAN 1, and I had problems with my IP address. I finally got that right down here. Interface VLAN 1. I'm still only at 97%. I'm missing something, but at this point, I don't know what I could be missing. I've gone back and checked everything. So I'm going to come back here and I don't think I can save it. I want to try to save it and come back later. Yeah, I can't save it because I want to see what I missed. There's 3 points missing somewhere. I didn't complete something, and you notice it won't close by itself. You have to come back here and hit hide PT, and then apparently it saves it. I came back and went through all of this. I thought I did all of this. Configure LAN 1, LAN 2 addressing. Maybe somebody's got a bad IP address somewhere, but I changed them all. I set all of them but building 2, and I just went back and changed it. Configure router interfaces, I did all that. Configure host default gateways, we did that. So I'm not sure what 3 points we missed in here or if it will even tell me. I think yours shows up a little bit different than mine did, so it may come out a little bit different. Thank you.